was dark in the Rocky Mountains. It's the middle of the night. I'd rather be rude to somebody than get mugged or murdered.
Story time.
Story time. So my wife and I are on a date. We're driving along. We decide to pull over and park. We end up in a park and ride parking lot, which is not the very best spot to park. And while we're pulled into a parking spot, another car pulls in a few parking stalls away. It's the middle of the night. It's deserted. There's nobody around for miles.
And when you say the middle of the night, it was 7:15 p.m.
It was dark in the Rocky Mountains. It's the middle of the night. It was after bedtime. And this car pulls in next to us. And the driver's eyeing us sideways. He's looking at us suspicious. He's got a big bulky jacket. He's got a hat on. And then he slides out of his car, walks around the back, and then starts doing a big long loop to get around behind our car. So I threw the car into reverse, jackknifed around until he was in the headlights, and he did kind of an awkward shuffle to like disengage and like not show me his face, and then kind of act like nothing's wrong so he can kind of slowly walk back towards his car. Which is not something you do if you're coming to ask for help. It's not something you do if you're handing out pamphlets or Books of Mormon or anything at all that's, you know, like even remotely above board. That is the behavior of somebody who's trying not to look suspicious, who got interrupted in their lead up to do something naughty. I don't know what the naughty thing was, but I know he was going to do something naughty. And I know I couldn't see his hands. And I know it was dark in the middle of nowhere in the boonies. And I didn't like it. So we drove away really fast. This is a wonderful object lesson for the 5 T's. 5 T's, as you probably know, are target, test, threat, touch, and takeoff. So first they target. They find somebody in a dark parking lot. They test the waters. Maybe they sneak into a tactically advantageous position. Then they threat, touch, and takeoff, which we didn't get to those because we were able to interrupt the process. So we didn't get the chance to go on to the next 3 steps. So target, test, threat, touch, takeoff. If you can interrupt that process, the earlier the better, like not parking in a park and ride parking lot. But past that, if you see something suspicious, even though it's not really socially acceptable to like whip the car around at high speeds in a parking lot and hit somebody with high beams, I'd rather be rude to somebody than get mugged or murdered. The end.